Hey everyone, how's it going? It's John again to play Immaculate Grid, playing grid 551. Couldn't find anyone with 551 career home runs, doubles, or stolen bases, or 551 slugging percentage. Those have been my go-tos lately. So I'm just going to dedicate this one to the Milwaukee Brewers of the 2024 season. It was a great year. Came up a little short last night. That home run by Pete Alonso was quite a stunner, but I'll see if I can work in some of the current Brewers. Probably can't work that many in since there's so many rookies, but that's where we'll go. So I'll share my screen. We'll get right into it. Congrats to the Mets fans out there. You're moving on, but my team is not, just like most years. All right. Well, just like all years, really. Let's hit refresh. Let's hit go. And away we go. Immaculate Grid 551. All right. It's probably going to be too hard. Let's just see who we can get in here. Strawberry works. Daryl Strawberry. Let's get Jim Tomei over here. 200 wins pitching. Don Sutton is a former Brewer. Nick Johnson played for both the Nationals and Yankees. Adam Eaton, get the right one. This one. And then 200 wins. Max Scherzer will work there. Great. 20 win seasons. Sabathia, circa 2010, I think. And over here, let's see, Esteban Loaiza, 2003 season. And Bob Gibson will work out here for 4%. All right. Rarity of 110. Got that in about 52 or so seconds. Only six options here, so that'll be a tricky one. I took the most popular by far with Max Scherzer. I did not use my guy Tim Raines. Jack McDowell, more popular than Esteban Loaiza. He did win the Cy Young and was the ace on a division winner, so that probably explains that. Cool. Well, I'll Steve Sachs actually. That's the surprising one right there. You get Steve Sachs. Yeah, like some decent old school players. Most of these players played in the 90s. Like even or earlier. Like Guidry played in the 70s and 80s. McDowell played in the 80s into the 90s. Maddox started in the 80s, played till 2008, I think. Steve Sachs, I mean, he's retired by the early to mid 90s. Tim Raines made it into the early 2000s. But started his career in the early 80s. Some old school ball here. Love it. Good job, Immaculate Grid 551. All right, well, let's do a stop share reshare, and we'll do our rarity version here. It did the thing again. Well, we'll do a stop share reshare again. You're getting what you paid for, folks. You're getting what you paid for. One of these days, I'll put on a decent product. But I appreciate you guys tuning in regardless. Let's see. I'm gonna go Fred Merkel up here. That's a nice low score to start. And then this is a Jack Quinn combo. So is the one right next to it. But of course, Jack Quinn will work over here, and maybe that's what I should go with. I'm going to hold on to it for a second. Um, and let's see here. Yankees and Nationals, which is also Yankees and Expos. Get Otis Nixon for point 0.3. Let's get our guy Spud Chandler, 1943 MVP. I think that's the year. 21 season for the White Sox. Early win, Wilbur Wood, Lamar Hoyt. Those are some good ones. I don't know if let's see, it's Eddie Walsh. Is he the guy I'm thinking of? A lot of Walshes, but I must be thinking of a different guy. Who am I thinking of? Huh, that's weird. Could have sworn I had a guy from the early 20th century, but not ringing any bells, and I don't want to throw it away. Loiza was actually a pretty good pick there. Then you know, McDowell, Hoyt, Wood is kind of me working my way back into the 70s. You get early win there. I think he wins the Cy Young with the White Sox. Um, Maybe I just move on here. I wonder who's a good surprising answer for 20 and 200. Probably someone in the low 200s. Let's see. David Wells will work. Is that the best answer though? It's probably not the best answer to be honest, but let's try him out. Takes 0.5. It's not bad. 200 wins pitching at some point for the Nats. Dennis or Expos. Dennis Martinez works. We got Scherzer. I don't think Gio Gonzalez quite gets there. But he's definitely like, I think he's going to be in the 150 or so territory. Randy Johnson. So that's three. I'm not sure on Mark Langston. I don't think he quite gets there. I always thought of him because he was swapped in exchange for Randy Johnson. But people know Randy Johnson start with the Expos. He's always one of the more popular ones for the Nats. And then let's see, Levon Hernandez was just a little bit short. I remember seeing his career was almost exactly average in terms of winning percentage. And for that matter, ERA plus. I think he was about like a 501 winning percentage, 101 ERA plus or something like that. Um, anyway, who else? I don't know if McNally quite gets there, and I've already lost once this week playing him, so I don't know if I want to repeat that experience. Pedro works, so that's four. And I think there were a total of six. And so far, Dennis Martinez is the most popular option I've been able to think of. Um, or least popular, I guess. So let's get him in there for 10%. So that wasn't great. We'll try to make up with it with Jack Quinn for zero point oh 0.06. Let's see here. White Sox and Dodgers. Now that I've used Jack Quinn, who would have worked there, we can get Dick Allen. I think that'll be a couple percent. Steve Sachs would also work over here. I want to say Ventura would work. I think he played a little time with LA, but he's more popular with the White Sox, so maybe not him. Terry Forster will work. He's that 397 career hitter. He goes sub one. And I guess I can't use Loiza because I played him here. He would have worked here. Bartolo Colon works here. Dunn will work. Adam Dunn. Um, Dave Martinez. How about him? 0.6. Um, didn't a White Sox pitcher win like 40 games in the early 1900s? Is that the guy I was trying to get? Maybe, maybe not. I'll go early win. Pretty sure he works. All right. So early win, nabbed four. Dennis Martinez nabbed 10. Let's see who are the two names I missed. This is going to be me having to look for Montreal. That is obviously Randy Johnson. Good Lord, that could be anyone. That's Cologne. Okay, I should have gotten. I said Cologne. That looks like Dennis Martinez. That looks like Pedro Martinez. That is a name I was never going to get, but also it's not the right name. and then also Bob Lemon. So I guess it's a couple of nationals. Oh, that's interesting. Is it it's that one, right? Now I have the scroll bar. We get oh, John Lester works. John Lester with exactly 200 wins. So those were the names. All right. Cologne and Lester were the ones I missed. All right. Well, thank you so much for playing along today, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. Peace.